Hi, I'm Sarah Garrecht Gassen of the Arizona Daily Star's editorial page, and I'm here with Ann Weaver Hart, President of the University of Arizona. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Sarah.
We're here in Dr. Hart's office at the University of Arizona on the 7th floor of the administration building. So one question we wanted to ask, something new, the smoking ban on the university campus. Tell us about that.
Well, it's been a very interesting journey. As you know, the University of Arizona Health Network banned smoking on its campus a couple of years ago. And then the University of Arizona Health Sciences programs that were on the north side of Speedway, who shared space with the Health Network, requested a ban on smoking and tobacco products on that part of campus. It went through a long process of vetted hearings, conversations at Faculty Senate. The students were very, very engaged, and there was a lot of really careful thought that went into that process. Once that step had been taken, our students came to us and said, it makes no sense to have no smoking in the areas that are focused on health, but to have tobacco products on the rest of the campus. And we know that there's been a move around the country to make universities smoke-free, tobacco-free. And because of the tremendous health impacts of tobacco products, the students asked us to go through that same process.
Well, one thing at the health sciences area, you can go over there and you see cigarette butts, things like that, and you see people smoking still. What about the enforcement end of this? How is that going to work?
Well, what we're trying to do is encourage people to adopt safe and healthy behaviors. And so our police are going to develop just a little handout about the policy, encouraging people to conform, to support one another. And I think it's going to be more a gradual culture shift than a don't you do that and we're going to make you suffer for doing this. I'm thinking it'll be very different than the assistant principal in the parking lot at the high school writing, tobacco tickets. We all remember from high school, the poor guy who had to run out to the parking lot and write tickets to the kids who were smoking. But it's very different than that. And I believe that over time, as do our students and the Senate that supported the policy, that we'll develop a more healthy focus in our culture. And the people who smoke can still smoke in their cars. I mean, we're not telling people they can't smoke.
What about e-cigarettes?
Well, we talked about that a lot. And as you know, e-cigarettes are very controversial because we aren't really sure what they do deliver and don't deliver. We know that they deliver nicotine, so that they are in fact a drug infusion mechanism. And so after much debate across campus, they decided to include e-cigarettes, tobacco products.
So even though e-cigarettes don't have tobacco in them, you still can't
They serve the same purpose. And I don't know if you've ever been near anyone.
Oh, yeah.
It isn't completely without impact on the people who are there. So I think the issue is that other people by choice would like to not participate. Okay. And so when the right to use a tobacco product actually imposes on others, then we're asking that people confine their use to their private space, their cars, their homes, the public streets. And some of us are old enough to remember when you could smoke on airplanes.
Yes.
And nobody here in the room, but it was amazing because there was a culture where the cigarette smokers got the best seats at the front of the coach section of airplanes, and the rest of us sat behind them. And of course, all their smoke just blew on us. And a lot of, it was the flight attendants who actually began the movement to eliminate smoking on airplanes because of the health impacts on them. because they had no choice.
Right.